What if you could create unlimited professional product videos without a camera, studio, or any models? I thought this would be impossible until I found this AI tool and created my own system for creating endless high-quality product content. This AI system is being used by 7-figure stores that generate product content in 3 minutes that used to take days. And the most shocking part is that the AI-generated videos are actually outperforming real photos in split tests. I've created hundreds of AI business growth systems, and I want to show you how I completely transformed my product content creation process. And I cut my costs by over 90%. Let me show you what I mean. This is a raw product image of a t-shirt that I want to be shown on a model. Instead of hiring a bunch of models, I want to be able to turn this one image and see how it looks on 3 different models. And on top of that, I can use AI in order to turn this into a video that I can then post on Instagram, TikTok, in order to generate organic content to my shop or this specific product. This right here is a product video that I created last week for a client that drove significant sales. It took me exactly 3 minutes and 42 seconds to make. It cost less than $5 and required 0 photography skills. By the end of this video, I will show you exactly how to implement this system into your own shops and products. This is especially if you're selling on Amazon, Shopify, or if you're creating content for clients. And stick around until the end because I'll show you a secret tip that I discovered on how to create multiple variations that look exceptional. Before we get to the sauce, let me share why this is relevant. When helping my e-commerce clients, I discovered their biggest challenge was really to create professional looking product visuals without having to buy gear or hire photographers or models. And creating viral content and great product images is really key to success and distinguishes a mediocre online store to one that makes millions. My clients tried everything. For example, they tried the DIY approach. They spent $700 on lighting equipment, $1,000 on a camera, on a backdrop. They hired models, and in the end, they only produced amateur-looking photos that really screamed,
I don't have any money to spend on my product images.
On the other hand, you had the people that hire professionals. So this came down to about $350 to $500 per product for basic photos. And when they needed lifestyle shots with models or videos, the quote was usually around $1,500 to $2,000. The reality is that stores with professionally looking content and videos convert about 2 to 3 times the rate of static images with mediocre content. But creating those videos traditionally costs thousands. Fortunately, there is now a better way using AI.
Hell yeah!
I'm using a product called TopView AI. Within their platform, they have a feature called Product AnyShoot, and this lets you transform basic product images into professional photos and videos in minutes. It works like this. You take a basic product image like this one and run it through the system. A short time later, you have this. And the best part, the pricing is incredibly affordable. At $10, you get 50 credits, and each image generation costs 1 credit. A 5-second video, on the other hand, costs you 10 credits. So with your $10 a month, you can get 50 different product images, or you can make 5 different product videos. This is a fraction of what a photographer or a model costs, so just take that into consideration. Let me show you exactly how to use this tool with 2 real-world examples, and then I'll share how you can make money with this and special tips that many people overlook. Once you click on the link in the description, you'll be led to this website where you can sign up for a free account to this platform. Simply click on sign in, and I'm gonna select continue with Google and select my account. This is the platform, and if you would like me to make a video on how to use other features within this platform, let me know in the comments. What we're gonna use today is the feature called Product AnyShoot. Simply click on it right here. The top left hand is where you insert your product images, and the middle part is where you add target images. Here are some examples you can try, and on the right hand side, you can see images that you've created. On the left hand side, we can see the brush thickness and the generation count. We'll cover that in just a second. So let's do an example. I want to cover this image and have it be shown by multiple models. So the way that I do that is I click on upload and I select the image. While this is uploading, I can either upload my target image or I click on one of the templates. Here we can select from hundreds, if not thousands, of example images and select one that we like. For example, I like this one with this model right here with the hat. I selected this image, and now I just have to draw the shape of the t-shirt where I want the t-shirt to be. Meantime, this has processed, and this yellow just means that it will select all of the yellow parts and implement them in your target image. Click on the brush thickness. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger to draw the t-shirt line where we want it to be. And I'm gonna select the eraser in order to clean it up. For example, I want the neckline to look a little bit better and include his chain in the original image. And I don't want his shoulders to be as broad. The trick is to mimic the shape that your product has. And this looks pretty good. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, and I'm gonna select the generation count to 1. And you can see here, if you click generate, it will start generating it and it will take 1 credit. So let's do that. Now it's generating and it will take about 30 seconds to come up with your final product. In the meantime, I'm gonna select a second one so you can see how it works. And this time I'm gonna add it to a female model. How about this girl? And we do the same thing, we just paint it in.
A few moments later.
And I'm gonna hit generate. And as we can see here, the image has already been generated, and this is how it looks like with our model. That's a horrible idea. What time? This looks like the model is actually wearing it, and I love how easy this was to generate. I also generated another model pose right here to show you that it's super easily done on all sorts of images. And this is how the female product image looks like. This is super cool, but we're not done yet. Let's turn these images into videos. To do that, click on the image that you want to turn into video and click on image to video. Over here, we get a pre-written prompt. So let's check that the prompt makes sense and is exactly what we want the video to be. The prompt says, a woman wearing a green t-shirt with the text, "That's a horrible idea, what time?" quickly presents the shirt towards the camera, showing its design and fit with slight adjusting her gray skirt in a swift motion. This is great. That's exactly what I want, except I want the text to make sure that the AI know what text is meant. So I'm gonna just improve on the text, and then I'm gonna click here. The negative prompts are also good. We don't want any slow movement, switching lenses, etc. The duration should be 5 seconds, and if you click standards, you see that this costs 10 credits. If you hit professional, it costs 15 credits. Let's create this as a professional image and select image to video. I've done something like this earlier, and I turned this image here. This is the original image with that shirt. This is how it turned out, and I turned that into this video. Check it out. That is really cool, but we do see that the text down here kind of got messed up. So we just got to be cautious of that and either regenerate the whole shot or make sure that you include something in the prompt so that you make sure that the text is always spelled correctly. I also created this sample shot. This is the input image. This is the model. She's sitting down and it looks really great. It doesn't have any issues with the text here. And this is what the video turned out to be. This is really cool. So you can see the video just starts with her sitting and then it cuts over to her standing in the same outfit and with the same shirt. So this is something that we could now cut together with these 2 different models and post it on Instagram or TikTok. You do that by downloading this button here and importing it into your video editing app. And it just finished generating the image of the other person. And let's check out how the last model looks like. This is really cool and looks really lifelike. You can even see the wrinkles. The text did a much better job preserving the text. And let's watch it one more time. All right, at this point, you're like, I've seen this before, I'm gonna click away. And you can click away, but for everyone that sticks around, I'm gonna show them how to create UGC content or user-generated content that looks lifelike and not like in a studio shot. And you can also showcase your custom products. And after that, I'll share the 3 different ways of how you can make money with this. All right, that's enough of this image. Let's now promote a different product in a different style. And that is this bottle of non-alcoholic wine. Let's say you start a new drink company and you wanna promote this, but you don't have any models to model for you. No worries. This tool allows you to do the same thing also with bottles, not just t-shirts. So click on the product, click on the image, and now we're gonna click on public templates and we'll go down here to beverages. Here you can see there's 4 images of models holding up beers. So let's first go with this particular model. Here she's holding a bottle of wine already. So let's use that as the example and draw in our own bottle of wine. I am erasing around her fingers so that we make sure that her fingers are preserved in the shot as well. And I'm gonna hit generate. While this is being generated, let me do the same with 2 more models. So I drew in the bottle. This looks pretty sketchy, so let's see how that turns out. And in the meantime, while that's being generated, let's review how the first model turned out. This is the image we drew in, and this is the model and the image of how it turned out. Let's check it out. Wow, it did a great job preserving the image and it even cut it perfectly into her hand. So it looks like she's naturally holding it. Let's also turn this into a video, and I've already done that in a previous attempt right here. And this is how it looks like. She's holding it up, moving it towards the camera and smiling. It even does the refractions inside of the bottle and the reflections outside of the bottle really well. Check it out. Yes, this is totally usable. Let's go back, and this just finished, and it looks like the scale is a little bit too small. That's my own fault because the shape that I showed in her hand is actually too small. If I wanted to use this, I would re-render this video and make sure that the shape I'm drawing into her hand is bigger. But overall, this still looks great. As you can see, the bottle looks fantastic. You can see the text clearly, and it looks like she's holding it. Let's turn this also into a video so we have something for social media. Click on image to video, and the prompt it gives you is a young woman enthusiastically presenting a bottle of Chateau ISH sparkling rosé, moving it quickly in front of the camera. Let's have her just present it slowly in the camera. And I'm gonna add this in quotation marks so that the text is preserved better. I'm gonna select relevance to high, and I'm selecting professional 5 seconds and video count 1. And this time my negative prompt is quick movements. Let's hit image to video and wait a second until it generated this video.
A few moments later.
And the video just finished generating, and let's check it out. All right, she's presenting it to the camera. It looks great. She's moving her mouth. So in this case, I would go to a service like 11 Labs and put a voiceover over that video. I would make sure that she showcases it and says something like, try out this bottle of non-alcoholic wine. If you want to learn how to clone voices or add voiceovers over videos, check out this video I made on 11 Labs. All right, all of this is great. So remember, we took this example image with this target image, blended them into this final image, and then created a video out of that we can now post to Instagram with a voiceover. And I promised you some business opportunities. So beyond creating content for your own products, there is another business opportunity out there, and that is helping Amazon sellers improve their listings. In order to make money with this, follow the following process. First, find Amazon sellers with poor product images but good reviews and sales. Then 2, email them and ask if they want better product images, and maybe send them an example shot of what you can do. Go to TopView and create enhanced product visuals using TopView's AI, and then offer your services to enhance their entire catalog, not only for that one product, but say, hey, I can manage your social media and create user-generated content on TikTok. And oftentimes this turns from a $200 gig all the way to a $1,000 retainer that people then pay you just to keep managing their social media accounts. Many sellers will gladly pay you $50 to $200 for the first product and for professional looking images to increase their conversion rates. And if you do a good job, you can upsell them and tell them that you can create their user-generated content for their social medias and TikTok accounts that then convert to add more revenue to their bottom line. And you can do all of that with TopView AI starting for free, and the cheapest tier is $10 for 50 credits to get started. The profit margins here are exceptional. Based on my experience helping e-commerce clients, here are my top tips for getting the best results. First, image quality matters. Use the clearest, highest quality product images as possible on a plain background. The second tip is to select the right template. Choosing a template that matches your target platform is super important. For example, on Amazon, you want clear, informative visuals that highlight features. On Instagram, you want more lifestyle-focused content that shows the product in use. On TikTok, on the other end, you want dynamic, attention-grabbing videos that create interest. The third tip is to have a consistent brand. Pay attention to colors, models, and setting to maintain a brand feel across all generated content. And the fourth tip is testing different variations. Generate multiple versions and test them against each other to see which converts the best. And one fifth bonus tip is to use complementary tools. For example, combine TopView AI with other AI tools like Midjourney or 11 Labs or video generating AIs. Use ChatGPT for product descriptions and Claude in order to write blog posts. If that is something that interests you, I have a lot of content coming up around all of these different tools, so hit the subscribe button. And before clicking away, I promised you that I would reveal an unexpected way of using this platform. And the way I'm using it is for product testing. I am using TopView AI for product testing before manufacturing anything. Here's how it works. First, I create a basic mockup of my product idea and generate it with AI or with Photoshop. Then I run it through TopView AI to generate professional visuals. After that, I use these visuals for pre-launch marketing and gauging interest. I only invest in manufacturing once I've validated the demand and have lots of people pre-ordering my products. This approach minimizes risks and it allows you to test multiple product variations without the traditional cost of sampling and photography and getting models on board. Let's talk about TopView AI's pricing again. $10 gets you 50 credits. 1 credit is 1 image generation. 10 credits is 1 video generation of 5 seconds length. They do offer a free tier to test the system, but the video generation feature requires the paid version. The ROI is exceptional if you know what you're doing, because a single professional product photo or video would cost significantly more through traditional methods. To get started, simply click on the link in the description and try it out for yourself. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more AI business systems that actually work. Drop any questions in the comments and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.